Joenel, 3 new transfers joining the safety room this year, and Zion, Adrian, and Jaden. What have you seen from those guys out here this spring so far?
They great players, you know. They came from great programs, and, you know. They learned the standard, and, you know, they just learn every day and getting better.
Joenel, Kirby has mentioned that sometimes you've gotten to play some safety this spring. You know, what does that sort of look like as far as how much time you spent there, and how big of an adjustment is playing safety in this defense compared to STAR where you've been the last few years?
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty big. You know, I feel like it just helps my versatility. You know, it just helps me understand the defense better.
Yeah, you know, you're originally from Massachusetts, right? But at least he's also from Massachusetts. One, how cool is it to have another Massachusetts guy here? But two, what have you seen from Ryan this spring? As he takes more of these reps with the ones and the twos?
He's doing good. He's doing great. You know, he's still learning. He could definitely sling that ball for sure.
Where do you feel like you've grown or improved the most year over year to this point, in terms of where you were this time a year ago to now?
I'd say just understanding the defense, you know, being able to play and not think as much. I feel like that's where I've grown the most.
How would you evaluate how the secondary played in that first scrimmage, and then look into what's left of the spring? What do you guys need to improve on?
I think we did good overall, but, you know, there's still improvement to make. You know, everybody doing their jobs correctly, but I think we did good.
And I know at the end of last season you were dealing with a little bit of an injury. Could you sort of detail what that was and how difficult it made for you to go out there and try and play through it?
Yeah, so I ended up breaking my hand. You know, it made an impact, you know, not being able to play some games. But, you know, I just had to cheer on my brothers and, you know, make sure, you know, they good.
We'll have a chance to talk to Kyron in a few minutes. What have you seen from him this spring, and what stands out about him as a defensive back?
He's a strong guy. You know, he's strong, fast, explosive. You know, he hits somebody, you're going to feel it for sure.
Ask you about another guy in Zion Branch, how he has fit in and what he brings to the defensive backfield.
Yeah, he brings great energy all around. You know, he's a good cover guy. You know, and you know he is fast learning, especially in our schemes and stuff.
Anybody else for Joenel? All right, Joenel, thank you.
Thanks,